early just in case. Technical difficulties. My ugly mug. We're live. Ugly. Oh, we have 2 watching. I'll go ahead and like myself. We have 3 likes. So what's going on? You're watching. Ready to start a conversation? There's not much going on in my life. You guys are the stars of the show. I don't need to click on that. Let's see, I can click on that. Ready. We already got people watching. There's nothing going on. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Comment. Yeah, brings it up. Johnny. Shandog. Hello. We got to get you a link, Johnny. Here we go. We're going to get started. We're about 15 minutes early. It's a technical difficulty. Oh, Johnny has an anniversary. Congratulations. Let me know if you want to come up, Johnny. I'll put a link in there. I'm going to have to go over here and steal it from Hangouts. Yeah, I know. All that shine on my head's all natural for Mother Nature. I don't have to buy any additives or anything. Yeah, that's amazing. Congratulations. I want to drink to that. I'll be right back. Shandog. Okay. Johnny, if you want to come up, just let me know. I'll put the link in the. I don't have any way. You're not on Hangouts with me or anything, so we'll put it up there for a second, and I'll remove it. I've had a troll, so I'll put the link up there long enough for the troll to. I mean, for you to get it. Oh, she's in the toilet with the phone. I don't quite get that. Well, how are you able to? Wait a minute. You got me confused. How are you able to talk to us in the chat, but yet? Okay. All right. All right. It doesn't quite make sense, but I'll buy it. It's probably not going to take it. It's too many characters. Oh, it took it. Okay. I'll put that up there for a minute. On the lookout for a troll. We don't want to see naked boobs. Some people might want to see it, but. We technically haven't started. We're early. I, for whatever reason, scheduled it for 4:00. And I went ahead and tried to send out a notification at 4:00, forgetting that we were supposed to go live at 4:00. So maybe at 4:30, maybe YouTube somehow canceled it out. So I decided to go on live. And then when that happened, the notification went right out. You can't notify somebody of something that should have happened but didn't happen. If that makes any sense. I'm sure it made sense to somebody. Oh, is it Tracy? Okay. Congratulations, Tracy. Is my camera? I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Okay. Okay. 16 and 18. Nobody there. He's fine. Thank you. Just been quiet here. No, I don't want to do that. That's how you do that. Huh? Right. Oh, that was a mistake. There is no hazy. Huh. It's still there. Maybe only I can see it.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hello, Tilly. You just said now I come in here and my dog comes in. I hope you don't need to go out. You were just out. What are you up to, David?
Not that much. We're just doing the
What?
Friday afternoon stream, first day of October.
Yeah, that it is.
There we go. Slow start.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. No, you look like you were fighting with something.
No,
Huh? Technicalities. What were you were trying to?
well, what happened was I scheduled the stream for 4 o'clock. We don't come on till 4:30, so I went on YouTube to see that if the a notification was sent out. I didn't see it anywhere, and then it just dawned on me it probably didn't go out. But
Well, why would you see it?
Oh,
Why
I can
would?
see it.
Why
All I
would
have
you
to do
see
is
your own notification?
go on my own channel and
Oh,
go on your channel and go to your homepage.
oh, oh. That's another reason to have a troll channel.
Yeah, it's a troll channel.
You gotta have a troll account, right?
Yeah. I put the link in there for Johnny Five because I don't have it. I'm not connected with him in any way.
That's how I got in here.
What,
I
through
saw that
Johnny?
I got the notification and clicked the button and
Did you get Hangouts?
yeah, probably
Yeah.
yesterday or whenever it was, whenever you did it this
I sent
morning.
it out at about 1 o'clock.
Yeah. What's up, Shane Dog?
So there's nothing going on. We're just trying to be laid back here.
Uh huh. I hear that. Hear that. All right. Well, I guess I gotta go let her out. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
No problem. Yeah, the captain's not up there. Yeah, they do. You had to let the dog out, Johnny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh?
Johnny was looking for you.
What's up, Johnny? Thought Shane Dog was coming up.
He said he was. Johnny didn't say.
Uh-huh. Did you send Johnny a link?
I put it in the chat.
Oh, yeah. All right. Forgot about that. That's how I got here. All right. Well,
So, you got it.
anywho. Oh, dang. It is beautiful outside right now.
It is. I figured you'd be in the garage.
I should be in the garage right now. Or at least out in the yard doing something. But I cut the grass the other day, so the lawn looks really fucking good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's nice. You know how it grows in a couple days after you cut it?
Yeah.
I love that look, you know? Yo, in the club at the holiday park. Nice. But you're still on YouTube.
Yeah, he's on the phone, I think.
Yeah, show us, Johnny. Show us. Jump on. Fucking show us what you're doing.
Usually the captain's on by now.
Yeah. Uh-huh. What you been up to? Anything good?
Not much.
No. No
Been
flea
working.
markets. No more. No. You didn't buy no new flashlights.
No. No new flashlights. I'm on a
Sure.
buying strike.
What's
I
that?
bought this for a couple of dollars. Did you see this? It is absolute. This is just for to look at. There's absolutely no, as far as I can tell, there's no foam in there. It's just padding.
Can you wear it or not?
I wouldn't ride a motorcycle and wear it.
Why not?
There's no protection in there. It might protect you against an abrasion, but if there's nothing to absorb shock. Would you wear it?
Well, yeah, because it's for show.
Yeah.
You don't use that when you're going down the highway.
No.
You use that when you're on your little scooter at a fair or something.
Yeah. That's what it's for.
Uh-huh. But you'd have to be wearing the proper attire for that kind of helmet, you know?
Yeah.
You should be looking a little British or something like that, you know?
German.
Something, well, that's what I mean. Something like that, you know?
It was like $5.
A little uppity, you know?
Yeah.
Like wearing a suit and tie while you're on it. You should almost be in a tuxedo.
This is the slowest show.
You should do that. Whatever. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you either play some music, drag through it, or kill it, you know?
You might end it in about 15 minutes.
All right. Well, oh, yeah. You're going to run in an hour and see what happens?
Yeah.
If anyone comes in. Sometimes it takes a while to get people get here, you know.
Yeah, I
You
started
did
early.
change the time and everything, so you know they might be an hour off, Johnny. Yeah, there I am, Johnny. Freaking. You think I'm stoned?
Yeah.
Just a little. I'll hit a bong for you. Okay. Liven the
All
show
right.
up a little bit. And that Google link you put in there was funny too, you know. It's like you click that link and it's like freaking this is taking you somewhere else.
Well, that's what happens when you go back and you fetch it from Hangouts.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Oh,
it does it. It's
why
trying
don't
to
you
do it.
just copy the address bar from the StreamYard?
Will that work?
Yeah, that's the way I always share it.
Okay, I'll share. I'll be doing that from now on.
Yeah,
Then.
that's the way I always share it. In fact, that's probably the way you should put it in the chat now.
Now we'll do that.
If I had a wrench, I'd do it, but I don't have a wrench.
Well, we're going to fix that.
Oh,
But you'll have to.
So I have to type in the chat.
You have to type in the chat to get a wrench.
Okay.
You are now a moderator.
Oh wow! Oh, that's the first time I got that. Wow! They just gave me a big sign. Big. Watch. Let me share this to you.
They did it on my side too.
Oh, you've seen that?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I hit the wrong button.
You're not the first one.
All right.
Uh,
I was trying to end the share screen thing and freaking it clicked leave studio. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
Yeah. See, now I can do that for you. Uh-huh. Going up to Holiday Home.
Holiday Home.
Holiday Home.
So is this like your anniversary celebration thing? We're going to find out. He put a link. That took me to StreamYard.
Yeah, right to it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Without the bullshit.
Well, you put that in there, Jimmy. I thought Johnny put that link in there.
No. It was me. Just say, yeah. I said now I can do that.
I was looking up there at Johnny 5,
and
then all of a sudden
yeah.
a link appeared, and that's you.
Yeah, and it was him freaking. I mean, yeah.
I thought Johnny was
yeah,
going to take us to where he is.
Yeah, you overread the situation.
Yeah, I overread exactly.
Been there, my friend. I used to read a lot.
At the end of Johnny's, and then right straight down under is a link.
It took a long time to me to figure out I was reading a lot into shit that ain't there.
Yeah, well, after you're stoned, yeah, you're going to see stuff that's not there.
I used to do it a lot as a student.
Yeah, that could be a problem for you. The
Mm-hmm.
teachers go, "What?"
Oh, well, you don't get the right answers.
No, get the right answers. You overread stuff.
Mm-hmm. Answering questions that ain't there, you know. Ah, I don't know, man. Been a weird week on YouTube, really. Been kind of slow just about everywhere I've been.
I'm going to text Tom.
Did he ever finish the console? I don't remember seeing a finish.
He got it close to finished. He said he was going to start on the back.
Last I remember seeing, he had the plates in, right? I know he had the plates in, but I don't think I.
He hasn't put a video up lately. He has been texted. Might be working on that right now.
Probably.
He was on Kenny's. He commented on Kenny's live stream. Kenny might be doing that now. Let me check. See if Kenny's live.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. I missed this one?
Okay, Kenny's ended an hour ago, so Kenny's not live anymore. Rider Files.
Oh, it came out looking pretty darn good. Uh-huh.
He's in the garage. Give him a minute or two.
Yeah, sorry. I'm paying attention to freaking his video. Yeah.
All right, you got time.
I hate the fact I missed this. This was a while ago now. Freaking.
Well, I think it's been over a week.
Yeah, well, we
Back to
put
his
this out on the
channel.
21st, man. That's a while ago. Yeah, 9 days,
10
maybe.
days. Yeah.
I usually don't get that far behind.
Well, Kenny Rotter Files gave me an idea for a video, so look out for a video.
Cool.
I'll probably make that video, shoot it tomorrow afternoon.
There we go. All right. Enough of that. Uh-huh. You put out a video lately, didn't you?
Yeah.
How'd it do? You get a couple views?
Oh, let me see how many views I got on it.
Where'd it go?
These live streams get a lot of views.
Yeah. When you or when you're not known for making them, it's harder to get the views on them, you know?
See, that last one was a flashlight video. Pardon the top of my head.
I'm
Got
watching it
94 views of that flashlight, and only 15 views of my kitchen. More flashlight videos. Let's see. Oh, that HJC helmet got 111 views.
There you go.
It's interesting. Some of them get a lot and some of them don't.
Yeah.
Another flashlight video, 94 views. Let's see, there's a scooter video. Oh, there's one that got 1,000. Just me going out and starting my scooter up, 1,700 views.
Yeah,
The video is not even a minute long.
yeah, man. Those are great.
Well, I think people don't want to watch long videos.
Shorts,
That's why I started a thing where
yeah,
I
but
just do
shorts
short
are,
ones.
that's why the shorts do so well. But you know, they're great for views, man. They're quick, they're easy. People blow through them quick. You know.
There's another Vespa video.
Well, plus, you know, Vespa's
3,200 views.
Vespa's gonna, you know, just because it's a Vespa That's going to
Yeah.
get you a lot of views anyway, you know?
Yeah. There's another one over at Grand. It's the first
Yeah.
Vespa video I made. And that was a shitty video because I had a shitty camera.
Yeah. Make a better video about it. About the same thing.
Yeah.
Do a service. You ever do service on them? A service video would be awesome.
My neighbor does most of it. I'll talk to him. He's the big mechanic. I had to do a few little.
Woohoo! What's up, Captain?
How you doing?
We doing? Look, I'd be doing that wearing your shirt.
Sweet, that's fine.
It's a
I
comfy
bet you
shirt.
don't have any more of those shirts.
This is Teespring, man. I'm gonna have to make the choice of freaking where to go to freaking get T-shirts made, man. Now, it's like, well, I don't know if I want to do Teesprings or that freaking what's that one Lisa's using, freaking
Spreadshirt.
Spreadshirt. It's like,
The T-shirts at Teespring. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes they're not. Take your chances.
Mhm.
Teespring has a lot of other stuff to offer. I still have my Teespring. I don't promote it, but I still have it.
Yeah, you should just throw it on your videos, man. Make it one of those part of that. You know how when you upload, you can have something that's automatically there. You know the info every
Yeah.
time you upload.
Well, from now on, I'm going to give people a choice. I'm going to go to Spreadshirt,
Put
and
them
a couple
both
other
on.
places, and spend some time designing some merch, and people can freaking buy what they want.
Yeah,
And whatever one comes out on top, that's probably the one I'm going to choose to keep.
there you
Good idea.
go. Right.
Do a marketing study on it.
Well, let it run. Let it run. See if which one gets the more hits. There you go. You know, that makes sense.
Yeah, but if you buy them both, because the one that doesn't get all the hits would be the rarer one. If it's no longer available, then the value of it will shoot up.
I know how marketing works, and yes, I
Yeah,
am going to
yeah.
freaking
You could
offer some rare freebie, some
Yeah.
rare ones, or one of a
Good
kinds, or
afternoon,
whatever,
Tom.
or limited editions on each one.
Yeah, and you can also tell to boost sales. You can say, hey, this one's going to be discontinued.
Yeah.
We're killing the Teesprings as of now. If you want that stuff, get it now. Uh-huh.
I just had to readjust all the prices on my Teespring stuff because they were changing all their pricing
Yeah,
and all their protocols and stuff.
yeah.
So
Yep. Gotta readjust. You know, I found a Captain Jerk sticker I got from them that I hadn't put anywhere else.
most of my pricing was actually pretty freaking decent, but I did freaking adjust all the pricing to be about $1 under what they recommend.
Yeah. Yep, just to help some more sales.
Well, the regular T-shirt, the regular standard basic bitch T-shirt is like the cheapest thing you could buy there.
Yeah.
I give people that freaking, at least that amount of freaking like leeway, latitude or whatever, because like I said, it's a crapshoot, 50-50, whatever.
Right.
Either it's good or it sucks. So either one. If you get a good one, good. If you don't, well, I better give you a discount on something else. Anyway. Hey, Tom. How you doing? Johnny 5, if you're still here. Yorkshire. And anybody else who's out there, how you doing? but I had to have me something to eat. My food order came in today, so I'm having a pork chop.
Yeah,
There you
sounds
go.
good.
That's what I had, a pork chop for dinner. Today I had salad for breakfast.
All right.
Here, I got your salad right here.
That'd work. I wouldn't mind an orange right about now.
Only because I didn't feel like cooking a vegetable. I
Hey,
got
man,
vegetables to cook. I just didn't feel like it, so I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, a couple of tangerines, whatever.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
all right. Tangerine,
works.
and citrus, and pork.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Really well.
vegetation is vegetation. It really don't matter if it's fruit or
Exactly.
vegetable, whatever.
yep, exactly. It's just fucking vegetation.
Mm.
It'll work.
Hmm. So anyway,
Hey, oh,
what are you doing for dinner, Dave?
I haven't decided. I had a big lunch. I had chili for lunch.
Oh,
And then right before showtime, I had a little snack. I hadn't thought about dinner.
nope, neither have I.
this is actually my lunch, but
I want to.
semantics.
Yep.
I got stuff to make sandwiches in there that I need to use up. Some ham and cheese.
I got no idea what's in there. I know there's no leftovers in there. That
Well, I checked everything,
Grab
and I don't have enough. Don't need enough to make us a grocery order yet. You have to have $35, and
There's
Yeah.
no lunch meat, so I'll probably
For what?
be eating.
yeah,
I'll
For what
probably
site?
be eating a rice bowl.
What
I
side are you
got
using,
some
Dave?
frozen stuff in there.
Yeah.
Some rice.
It's actually not even a rice bowl. It's freaking cauliflower. It's riced cauliflower.
I like
chicken.
that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I tolerate it. It's better than rice, I guess. You know,
Believe it or not,
but it's like
I bought this side dish that was riced cauliflower with little tiny bits of carrots and peppers and like some
Yeah.
other things in it, and that was great when I cooked it up. I actually really surprised myself, and that was delicious. I like it.
yeah. I've been enjoying some of these ones we've been getting. So
Dave, what food service are you using
Instacart.
Doris.
for Costco?
It's Publix.
Oh, okay. I haven't. They don't have that around here.
They
Uh-oh.
they don't have Publix where you are.
If you use Walmart.com,
Tall.
use Walmart delivery now. There's no minimum now. But
Oh,
if
really?
you don't have a minimum, they charge you like a $5 fee.
Yeah.
So it's not like
Yeah.
it's a big deal or anything. But you could do it every day if you wanted to.
It'd be nice to have delivery.
The same.
They don't have it where Jimmy lives.
Nope.
Well, they don't have any delivery where he lives. Cheapers.
But the odd
UPS,
thing about it is,
UPS, FedEx, and Amazon.
I was talking to one of the drivers the other day, Instacart drivers, and they said they had delivered an order. It took her 45 minutes to get to her house. And I said, well, where do they live? And she says, well, they live way out in the country. And I said, I didn't think Instacart delivered that far. And she said, oh, yeah, we deliver that far.
And no tip. I remember you telling me about that.
And no tip. Yep. I wasn't sure if I told Jimmy.
Yeah, I was
Well,
there.
you could give the tip online now. You can give the tip online, and you can choose to not tip.
Yeah, and I always tip.
I
Yeah,
would
not
recommend that
everyone.
everybody stop tipping and encourage the companies to pay their workers what they are worth,
Well, you got a point
Yeah.
there. They don't
including
pay
waitresses,
Instacart.
including
pay 'em
like
by the hour.
restaurant servers and stuff. Pay them what they're worth, and they won't need to get tipped.
Yeah, they pay them under the minimum wage with the expectation that they'll make up for
We're
it.
the only country on the planet that tips. The only one. Unless you go to like a tourist trap in another country and you see people tipping, they're probably Americans.
Yeah. I'm sure they are.
Whatever.
No, and those
It works.
workers, the servers will freaking tell you,
It works. I know plenty
don't
of
tip me.
waitresses.
I don't
I know
deserve any
plenty
more
of
money for
servers
what I'm
that-
doing.
that-
I'm getting paid.
Yeah, but I know
Well-
plenty of servers that get paid well in tips and get paid well from the place too. So
That's not the point,
you know,
Jim.
the
Yeah, I'll
point
be
is,
right back.
the point is, freaking, there are plenty of places that do that, and people still tip. Friend of mine, best thing that ever happened to her was she lost her job at freaking at TGI Fridays because they closed. And she found a fucking another restaurant that was a little on the higher end of the food scale, you know. The fucking, she's making bank now.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking woman's been a server like her whole life, you know. She's good at it, and she's finally getting paid for it.
I like this combo. A pork chop and some fruit. That's nice.
Cool.
How about
That's why you're supposed to have applesauce with it. Pork chop and fruit go together.
that's an American classic, I know. Pork chop, applesauce, and green beans. That's a time-tested traditional freaking meal that you put in front of somebody in America. I understand.
Yeah. And if you can
That's put in
jazz
front of
that
me
up,
thousands of times, probably thousands of times, dude. I know.
mhm.
I made it for myself when I grew up and freaking moved out of the house. So when I grew up and got
It's a
thrown out of the
staple.
house.
It's a staple. It's a staple of life, dude.
Huh.
You know, pork
But-
chop, some applesauce, little fucking tea.
I'm not as much of a fan of applesauce as I used to be. So tonight, and I don't even have any applesauce here. I don't even have any apples, so it's tangerine.
With green beans and onions and the taters, fucking hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'd cut it all up, blend it all together. It looked like gruel, and all you're gonna do is gruel. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Oh,
Tom, I want you to look at your phone, Dave.
Yeah, I just read that.
I've said that a half hour ago. I truly did. I was like, Dave, look at your phone. Tom says, it was
Oh,
like,
how nice.
it was like 20 minutes ago, man. Come on. I got to check the timestamp now. Yeah, it was 5
Well,
minutes ago, literally.
Tom, do you want me to show everybody your new toy?
Was that, well, that, you know, send it to me and I'll share it and you can put it on the screen instead of sticking your phone up.
How do I send it to you?
Yeah. And Hangouts, yeah.
I don't have that set up on the phone yet.
What?
Send me your phone number in Hangouts and I'll text it to you.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know why it's not letting me download that photo.
Hey, he's stealing my empty glass, Crystal. So she can go spit in my drink. I'm joking. Thanks, Bunny.
Y'all making me hungry now. It's like now my stomach's fucking rumbling, man.
Not sorry. Oh my God.
What?
That thing looks awesome.
What?
Here, Jaime. Oye, Jaime. Did you get that?
What is that?
Oh, I forgot my phone doesn't twist anymore.
Yeah.
I turned off the
Oh, really? Wow.
I turned off the rotation on my phone because it doesn't work right. That thing is awesome. And it's a Tudor. Is that a? That's not a Studi. That's got to be a Ford. It doesn't look like a Chevrolet. Is that a Chevrolet? But it does look like it's from the 40s. Ah, 39, and it is a Chevy. Damn it. Well, at least you're consistent. Chevy. Yeah. But no, it's the striping on the side that threw me off. Ford uses a lot of that. I wasn't sure how extensive it was in the freaking 30s and 40s for Chevy. But yeah, the 39 styling is very similar. It's a cusp between the 30s and the 40s. So
You should have got it. Jim.
gorgeous because it is. The deluxe coupe. No, I got you.
So, Tom, that's your next project.
Yeah, he's not going to go frame off resto like he did with the Camaro, dude. That's going to be a rat rod.
Yeah.
Because if he tries to restore that from frame up, he's going to have to freaking sell that house. Never mind remortgage it. He's going to have to sell it. You want to find original parts for that thing? Good luck. All you're going to find is repops. You're going to find repop parts for that pretty much only. Unless you want to put if you want to go super custom on it, you could put a Corvette front end under one of those things. Unless you want to put
Listen to you guys. Let me show you something. Listen to you guys.
Like I said, you would have to sell that fancy house to afford to freaking restore that motherfucker.
Tom, where are you going to put it? In the garage?
I just got it today. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
Where the hell did you find that hunk
to
of
be
shit?
honest, I'm helping out a friend who doesn't want a wrench on it, but wants it gone from his property. He gave me the car. He said I can have the car if I want it.
Oh wow.
And he
Three's
just wants
nice.
it off his property. And so I told him, I said, you pay for towing. When I saw him on Tuesday this week. I said, you pay for towing, you get it up to my house. And I said, I'm going to get it started and running. And
That's a hell of a friend to pay towing on a freaking pile of junk like that.
I haven't given him
Towing's
one
probably
dime for
more
this
than
car
what it's
yet.
worth.
This is how much he wanted it off his property. I haven't given him one dime on this car. I have the keys. I don't have the title, but I'm going to get it running. And Pat and I are going to start taking it around the car shows and see if we can sell it for him.
Believe it or not, with abandoned cars, you don't need a title.
Yeah, if it's
Believe it or
before
not,
a certain
Chopper Rules One's in the house. What's up?
choppers.
Hey, Chop, how you doing?
Depends
So
on.
here, let me show
Hey,
you
Chop, that all
something.
depends on what state you're in.
Yeah, if its car is over, if it was before
Even
a
here in
certain
Connecticut,
year,
where stuff's really strict, do a title search, and if he ignores it after a certain amount of time, the car's yours. All you got to do is just apply for a new title.
Mm-hmm.
well, they have
Yeah,
different
it's not
ways
an
of
easy
doing it in
task
different
sometimes,
states, but
so.
yeah, that's technically
It takes a little while, but it'll happen.
Yeah.
Even if it's a Lamborghini or something.
I'm saying that shit can take years sometimes.
Pat and I were playing around with it, so we did this.
You put mags on it. Cool.
What, you just spray bomb it?
We just no, we put I got the wheels off the Camaro, so we just rolled the wheels from the Camaro in front of the wheels that were on.
Oh.
So you didn't actually put those on there, okay?
No, this is 6 lug pattern. It's not the standard Chevy 5. This is 6 lugs.
Yeah, that's somebody already started ratting on it.
Mhm.
No, it's all original, Cap. Nobody's done anything aftermarket on it whatsoever.
So the lug nuts on the left hand side of the vehicle will be reverse thread.
Mm-hmm.
That's charming.
Yeah,
That's charming. Old world.
Well, I know.
technology.
Now, hold on. This is going to be funny. I know Pat's not watching this, but I'm not going to tell Pat that. He doesn't know that. In the old days, they sat there and reverse threaded the
Yeah, he's gonna snap a freaking stud.
And I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to say, hey, take the lug nuts off that side and see what he does.
He's gonna snap a stud. He's a strong guy.
you got a long way to go, choppers, if you're just now building the chassis.
There you go.
But yeah, no, we haven't decided. Rat Rod was probably the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah.
Drop
If
it.
you
Sit there and take a Mustang 2 front end, box the front frame, take a Mustang 2 front end, weld it up there, put rack and pinion steering on it, which will drop it a little bit, and then sit there and drop a small block in it with automatic or standard and just rat rod the shit out of it.
Why don't just make it a Survivor and ride it?
Oh, we're gonna get it fired up just the way it is, Jimmy.
The front end's probably shot that's sitting the way it is.
It was running 20 years ago. In 92, this car was running around here in Southern Nevada.
That's 30 years ago.
I rode in it and I drove it several times.
Right.
And then he put it up. Then he put it up in his backyard, up on blocks, covered it up, and left it there, and hasn't touched it since.
Uh-huh.
Until he
so you
pulled it
gotta
out
make
of his
it a-
backyard and put it in his driveway. And then when I went up Tuesday and told him I'd take it off his hands and this is what we're going to do, and he agreed to it. And that's it. So I'm going to get it running. Pat and I are going to take it around the car shows, and it's up for sale. Anybody wants to buy it?
Oh, you're gonna sell it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still looking for my 66, 67 Nova. I want. That's my next project.
You want a
car, if I
square
can find
tail?
it.
Really?
So in other words,
I'll
Huh?
tell you what.
You want a square tail?
I'll give you $100 for it if you'll ship it.
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on. Isn't a 66? Is that a square tail?
Yeah,
So
Nova. I had one before. I had one
oh,
before.
I know. Okay, well, don't make it easy or anything.
Oh, hang on.
Don't make it freaking easy, Tom. Come on. It's like finding
I don't know if you can
finding
see
a Can-Am.
it. This is a 67.
You might actually have a better time finding a Can-Am. Like a Pontiac Can-Am?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might actually have a better time finding one of those than finding a square tail right now. For under 20 grand for just a frame and a couple of doors.
I don't even want the doors and I don't even want the frame. I just want the body.
The doors are part of the body.
I don't want the doors.
What do you need? The fucking nose? Or?
No, I'm going to make it into a gasser.
All right.
And that's what Pat was talking about doing to the 39 was make it into a gasser.
Yeah. See? Chopper's got the right idea. A Tudor.
Mm-hmm. You get them all day around here for a
Hold
couple
on.
grand.
I'm reading. I think I can build one day.
Saw one the other day, freaking 2,500, complete roller, everything there but the interior.
Out west, those old cars and trucks are starting to come out of the woodwork. People are starting to freaking empty those barns finally.
Mhm.
Get
Well, this one was
finding.
in a barn. This one was in a barn fire.
Well,
Why I don't have
it doesn't matter if it's a barn, a shed, or a freaking patch of weeds or a freaking forest. Okay, out west, they're digging those old cars out of them properties because those old guys are finally dying off. And you know what they're
Well,
finding?
it's slow. You know, it's a slow process.
And the kids are selling the
They're finding
cars.
everything.
It's always
They're
there.
finding,
Yeah.
they're finding Indian scouts, Indian chiefs. They're finding Triumphs. They're all kinds of bikes. They're finding all your
Yeah.
rare cars from America and
Yeah.
foreign
Yeah.
and domestic. So, and they're finding them old freaking those old trucks that everybody's been looking for, but nobody's been able to find for decades.
Yeah, you know what's really happening these days is the '80s vehicles are coming back.
Well, yeah, the '80s vehicles have actually been popular for about at least a decade now.
Yeah, but they're really catching on though. A lot of people playing with them.
Yeah,
lately.
just like in the '80s, all the '50s vehicles were what everybody was looking for. There's a freaking distinctive 30-year gap between.
Yeah,
Just
that's
saying,
movies.
Just saying, the shit I was beating on for $400 is now going for freaking.
Yeah, $50 Reliant K is going for $2,500. I know, it's stupid. It's just ridiculous.
Oh.
I was looking at a fucking Volkswagen pickup truck though from the '80s. Fucking.
Yes, Chopper, we know you build cars. We know. And
Chopper,
you don't
you
build,
getting ready?
and he's not shabby. We know you don't build shabby cars. You build awesome cars. We know.
Yeah, huh? we just ain't seen that content. You know, come on, man. That's the content we need.
I don't have room to talk. I haven't been putting enough.
I mean, I don't mind watching. I don't mind watching the kitty cart builds, but you know,
Yeah.
So what's up, Dave?
I like horsepower.
So Dave, have you ever driven a car?
No,
What?
nope.
Not
Never
even
got a
ripping through a
license.
cornfield.
Huh?
Not you ain't even ripped one through a cornfield or some shit.
Nope.
Donuts in a parking lot.
Never.
Oh wow,
For
Never
Christ's
had an
sake.
opportunity to do it.
Dave, we gotta freaking hang. The next time we hang out, we gotta find a nice big open parking lot for you. And give you the keys and be like, "Here you go, buddy. Have fun."
Well, Shandog offered to let me drive his truck.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Shandog's
I'd do it,
awesome.
but you wouldn't have a way to get home if I wreck it.
Well, that's
You
why
were
he
in
would
Worcester.
sit
It
right
wasn't
next
that
to
big of
you.
a deal.
Yeah, he would sit right next to you and freaking grab the steering wheel and freaking turn it so that you didn't crash into nothing.
And yell,
Well, I want
brakes.
people learn how to drive. It's like you don't just hop in the car and drive it.
Actually, you do.
Well, Dave,
You
have
go
you ever
into a
driven a
big
go-kart?
empty parking lot and learn how to do it.
The closest was a lawnmower. I had a riding mower and
Okay.
had
All
one
right.
for
So
3
you
years.
got the
And your wife
basics
had
down there.
and you did not have a garden and your wife didn't have a flower bed, but that's okay.
That's right. But when I gave that lawnmower away, it didn't have a scratch on it. And I cut the grass with it every week or 2 weeks, whatever.
And like I said, your wife did not have a flower bed and your garden did not survive.
Yeah, well, my wife bought the lawnmower for me as a gift because I always wanted one.
Hey
It's the
guys,
first
I gotta go.
machine.
I'll be right.
I
I gotta
now I
go.
drove the cars in
Go ahead,
the,
Tom.
Tom. We'll see you, bud.
in the amusement park, the cars that are on the little track. I've driven those.
Well,
I remember
Anyway.
being happy when I got old enough to drive those. And no, I didn't make it jump off the track, but the other kids did.
A dot rod. What are you talking about? A dot rod? Is that a Datsun hot rod? No. Oh no, it's Datsun. I know.
what? Datsun?
Believe it or not, the Datsuns are coming out. The Datsun trucks are coming out. The Datsun cars. The people are pulling them out of the junkyard. They're just-
Yeah, I've watched Puddin'.
no, it's not just pudding. There's other
I
people
know.
that are freaking
I
yanking
know.
those things out of the weeds, out of the freaking
Well
out of the
aware of it, yeah.
junkyards, and they're freaking they freaking fire them up and they just run them. It's crazy.
Mhm. I know. I watch a lot of that random fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't sub to a lot of it.
Puddin is hilarious. He's a cool ass dude
Mhm.
for sure.
He's entertaining, simple as that. Freaking funny shit.
Yeah, I
Knows
enjoy,
his shit too, so
yeah, he's not stupid. But like he said, he's not a mechanic. He's a fabricator. So doing revivals and stuff is, just a means to an end. Just like space filler while he doesn't have a freaking lab project to work on.
yeah, and he's having fun with it,
Yeah, he does too.
I put a link in there. Check that guy's channel out.
Did you see that little tiny Datsun he just brought home, the white one? Those.
I had one of those Ford Couriers. I had two of them. Two-stroke turbo. Is that who you're trying to send us to?
Yeah. He does a lot of old European, a lot of import cars that were from the 60s and 70s.
I'm subscribed to that guy already.
Yeah. He's a nut, isn't he?
If that's the one I'm thinking of, here, let me see. I'll click on it.
I am not, but it looks like my kind of content.
No, when I was growing up, I didn't play with the other kids in the neighborhood because my parents thought I was fragile.
Man,
Yes.
he's been on
And I was too
he's been
young.
on
anyway.
YouTube for 13 years.
Yes, I'm subscribed to him, and like I said, I thought I was, and I've been subscribed to him for a long time. I remember. I could go back.
Well, I'm watching his first video. March 24th, 2008.
Well, he has a lot of customers that have 80s cars, maybe early 90s that nobody wants to work on, or they want to charge a fortune.
I don't believe in overcharging people for just about anything because I'm one of those guys that likes to like maintain relationships with people.
Yeah, well, some of these unscrupulous mechanics see that they have a collectible car and they would be willing to put money in it, and so they vastly overcharge them because they think they have money. The owner of the car does. This guy seems to be pretty reasonable. He just enjoys doing it, you know?
I know a lot of mechanics over the years, and I met this one guy, and we got to be friends, and he started overcharging people. He happened to be a mechanic and worked at a shop. He started overcharging people for their cars if it was a nicer car or whatever, and telling them, well, you know, it might be worth it for you to just go get a new car because these things are going to happen to it and you're going to pay out this much. And he would end up buying their car from them for a very low price.
Yeah.
And it was actually a nice car. And then he would take it, fix it up a little bit, and flip it, and freaking, you know, like totally ripping the person off in that respect as well. He would totally overcharge people for the repairs and this and that and the parts and the freaking even the hourly freaking work, you know. And I'm like, this guy is a freaking dirtbag. Like, what the hell is even going on? Why is he doing this to people? And I understand that that's the way that some mechanics think that the game is played.
Yeah.
And some, you know, even some of the freaking old timers will tell, well, yeah, that's how you play the game. If you're not sharp enough to know, well, then you get taken advantage of. Too bad. And I understand there is a modicum of that as well. Learn your lessons. But, like,
Yeah.
And some people also don't mind paying for a guy that's got the knowledge and gets it done, dude. You know?
I understand the freaking paying the freaking dude that has the knowledge and gets it done. Yes, I understand that part as well. But this guy was freaking bragging about freaking ripping people off. He's like, dude, I had this guy paying freaking like $800 every time he came in because he broke this little tiny part on his freaking transmission.
Yeah. And a lot of that's just guy fucking blowing smoke and you know, half truths.
I see the guy he was overcharging for that part. It wasn't $800, but it was like several $100s to replace this tiny little piece on his transmission that would break all the time, or something on his engine or whatever.
Yeah,
and he would overcharge. He would charge the guy hundreds of dollars to just like for 5 minutes of work, and then he would stand there and pick his nose and drink beer for an hour to fill up time. And then he'd go back out and be like, "Oh yeah, here you go. Oh, here's your car."
This two-stroke guy, okay, somebody brought a car into him that the owner of it faithfully took it into the dealer. They took care of it, everything. Well, they took it into he had trouble with the steering, you know, like the front end was moving or something. So he takes the car to this guy, the guy that has the YouTube channel, and he tells him that they said he needs a new power steering. The power steering is shot. Well, that car happened to be a model that was built the year before that particular car had power steering. The car did not originally have power steering. And he fixed it, and it turned out to be one little part. I don't remember what the part was, but it was a part up in one of the wheels or something like that. And he fixed the car, and he said that is ridiculous and he said his customer faithfully did business with this dealer or whatever that tried to rip him off, telling him that he needed power steering.
There's a bunch of YouTubers out there that have been revealing the freaking the mechanic's bag of freaking sham by going to a mechanic with a car that's got a problem, and then, you know, getting a quote and then driving away, and then they freaking like repair the car themselves, you know, and say, yeah, this cost $50, and, you know, I'm gonna go back to this mechanic and show him, hey, you know, in front of all the other customers that are there for a similar freaking thing. This cost $50. Look, and it took me this long. It took me less time than it takes you apparently to do this. So, thank you for nothing essentially. And
Yeah,
then,
well,
and then he fucks up.
we know another. There's a YouTuber we all know and we've met. But I saw a video he did. He was a mechanic and he retired because he injured it. He got injured on the job or something like that. So he went ahead and retired. And he said he didn't want to go back to be a mechanic. Number one, because of his back, it hurt the injury or whatever. Number two is a mechanic for a mechanic to make money, they have to be a liar. And he said he didn't want to lie to people. And he said, oh yeah, I've had to overcharge customers, but he said that was how I made money. That's how I made a living. So it's unfortunate that these mechanics are kind
I
of
understand that.
pushed into a corner where they have to overcharge people in order.
Well, if it's not your shop, then yes.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you're working for,
there's a reason-
if you have a boss, then yeah, you're the monkey,
Mhm.
turning the wrench. Then yes, you have to do your job.
Yeah,
yeah, but
But-
even one guy with a garage, dude, he's got to charge a lot of money just to keep the lights on in there.
yeah.
You know,
Pay the bills, the
I
overhead.
mean, never mind
Oh,
the
I
rent. and the
understand
fucking-
freaking charging a person for a freaking job. Yes, I understand that. And you feel like and sometimes the person's on hard times and you feel gutted afterward. You're just like, oh man, I just really freaking put it to that person. And I've had to do it myself. Be like,
Yeah.
this is the reality. I have to get paid.
Yeah,
right,
No.
exactly.
I've had to do it too, and it's not
But
always
I'm with
fun.
Chopper though. When they rip women off by fucking, they go in for an inspection sticker and they leave with fucking $600 worth of fucking
Yeah, that's
bullshit work.
rotten.
Yeah,
that's rotten.
I hate that myself.
yeah,
I've ripped a lot of shops from fucking asshole, new assholes for freaking. So I knew the mechanics in there, and I send my wife in there to get the sticker because I know the car is fucking, the car don't need nothing. If I'm sending the wife to go get the sticker because I'm busy or whatever, the car doesn't need anything, and then she comes
Yeah.
back and freaking they rejected it because fucking this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, oh yeah, go back in there with that fucking car and teach them a lesson. Frugal Farmer channel, what's up, Frugal Farmer?
Hey, Frugal Farmer, how you doing?
Hey, frugal farmer.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Anything? Crystal just gave me some change.
Oh,
Worst time,
No.
one time I thought the dude was my body, man, and he fucking tries to tell the wife freaking when she got the inspection sticker that the front brakes needed all replaced, and they were all freaking brand new. The only thing that wasn't new was the fucking rubber line that,
Yeah.
like, the rubber line could use replacing, but I'm the type of guy,
Oh.
I'll wait till that thing blows,
There's also a growing trend on YouTube to expose lazy plumbers.
well,
That
there's
was one of
also
my favorite
a
ones.
guy that does.
And-
I don't-
One of the
Yeah, that
most
does
classic
air conditioning.
scams is for the plumber to come in for to inspect the hot water heater, and he doesn't even do anything. He just stands there for 5-10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and then says, "Oh yeah, you're going to need an all new water heater. It's going to cost you two grand." And
There's another YouTuber that I watched.
And
No.
they set the dude up. They set up that plumber. All they did was loosen one of the fittings so it leaked a little tiny bit.
Yeah,
And all you had to do was just with a wrench,
Tighten it up.
and it
Yeah.
would fix the problem. Nope, didn't even touch it. Sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's another YouTube channel. They catch air conditioning, heating and cooling people. They go in a house to fix the air conditioner and they say they need a whole new air conditioner. And then this guy goes in and fixes one little thing on it and charges them tells them how much it's going to cost. He's real fair and he's real reasonable. And He says there's no reason that you need to replace this air conditioner. This air conditioner will be good for another 5 years. You know, he's not in the business of selling air conditioners, is what it is.
I'll tell you this.
Mhm.
I've seen people get ripped off for some shit many times.
Yeah.
And even if it's people I don't like, I'm still like, sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, get out of here. You got ripped. Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, get out of here. You got ripped off now. Freaking go
Yeah.
suck a rotten egg, you know? Just get out of here. But no, sometimes when I see, even if it's somebody I don't like, when I see somebody get ripped off, I'm just like, sometimes it's just like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
that was kind of grimy.
Yeah.
That was a little grimy.
Yeah, but you don't go back. But then you don't go to that shop, you know? That's the way I am. I'm like, whatever, dude, you know? Because, you know, it's I'm like, if you didn't do your homework and you got ripped off, or if you go to someone and then you know they ripped you off after the fact, you know, you just don't go back. Bye-bye. I don't have the time to take him to court or some shit, you know? Speaking of time, I'm going to take off, man.
All right.
There's a little bit of daylight still left, and I'm going to go use it.
All right.
All
Go
righty.
for it.
Peace out. See
Peace
you later.
Later, Jimmy. We'll see you, buddy.
Good to see you, Jimmy.
Yeah, there's a shred of daylight out there. He's got like maybe 5 minutes.
Well, if he lived here, he probably he's got another hour if he lived here. So apparently it's starting to get dark early where you are.
We live north, dude.
Yep. Sunset's at 7:15 tonight.
Yeah, it already looks partially dark out there.
Well, the shadows are getting long out
It's
there.
overcast, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's not overcast?
No.
I can't see any. I could barely see any sunlight through this thing. It looks like 5 o'clock in the winter. But that's just my window. His may be different. Anywho, so how many hundreds of skulls do you want, Dave?
Oh, send me 100.
That'll be 10 grand.
99, 99, 95.
There we go.
I had too many things going. Did Tom say that he was leaving?
He said he had to go do something.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy wants to take advantage of the last shred of daylight, and I have to fart. There we go.
Yeah, Tom's still in here.
Oh, he's in the basement?
No, he's in the chat.
Oh. You can't go by that anymore.
Oh, really?
Like, sometimes it works properly, sometimes it freaking betrays you. And it'll tell you that somebody's really in there when they're not. Like, you start freaking typing out, like you say at, TO, and it'll autofill Tom's name because he was in there previously. But, sometimes it'll keep doing that for the entire chat. Hours later,
Yeah.
you try to freaking search, try to go at Tom Noble, and his name will still come up in the registry, even though he's been gone for over an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that tip.
So if you're doing the freaking the drop down thing where it says where you're looking at the pants, then yeah, maybe he won't be in there. You know, it won't list him there. But if you're trying to autofill his name to figure out if he's still there, that won't work anymore. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, you know, I'm doing the rookie things, you know.
So are you looking at the pants to figure it out?
No, it's not that important to me.
No, it's the participants. So I call it the pants.
The pants.
The participants. So yeah, I'm sitting here. I've got nothing to do. A bunch of people want stuff, and only one guy has paid up. Like 7 or 8 people want stuff, and only one guy has actually paid for it.
Well,
You know, that's like, okay, so these people don't want their stuff that badly. I had to remind one person, hey, you have to pay up front. And this other guy, he said he'd get with me on Monday, and it is currently no longer Monday.
no, it's not
Put it
Monday.
mildly, it's no longer Monday. I'm just saying, you know, if people want their stuff, they'll pay for it. If they don't, then, well, I'm going to sit here bored with nothing to make.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing this weekend, Dave?
Well, I'm going out to lunch with a friend tomorrow. I guess I'm going to be making a short video tomorrow. Then all day church Sunday. So I guess my friend will keep me busy for about 4 hours tomorrow because we'll go to lunch and then he'll want to hang out here for a couple of hours.
I have nothing going on.
Well, I was sick earlier in the week.
All the stuff that I just ordered for resin and colorant and stuff like that for my projects has been out of my pocket and the one person that has paid me. So if I start fulfilling people's orders and they haven't paid, it's just going to sit here until some other jackass buys it.
Well, heck yeah. You want your money up front, right?
Well, that's the way it's supposed
They're
to
not
work.
going to get a product unless they pay for it. They're not going to get the
I keep
product.
telling
I don't
people,
blame you.
I don't have anything to work with. I need the money so that I can buy stuff.
You need to buy the supplies that it's going to take to make their product.
It's not like I'm begging for freaking money or anything like that. No, buy something and I'll go, like, you pay me to make it for you. I go buy the stuff, I make it, and then I ship it to you.
Well, I got, the neighbor, the guy in the neighborhood that works on motorcycles, and somebody will take a motorcycle to him and he'll say, well, you need this and this for me to repair it. He's so small, he's not really a business, but he's small enough. He's just a one guy operation. He says, okay, you get the parts, you bring the parts to me and I will fix it. So his customer has to provide the materials. I know your situation's not exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that either, Dave. There's nothing wrong with that.
If you're small, if you're just a one guy operation, you don't have money to throw at getting all these materials and
Look,
then
man,
your customers.
when I was making jewelry, right?
Yeah.
I've had people actually order a ring, right? And they expect me to make their ring and then pay for it after it's done. I'm like,
Yeah.
that ain't the way I do business. You pay for the freaking ring. I make the ring. You know, the materials are here. I'm using these materials to make a ring for you. If you don't pay for it, I'm going to freaking throw that ring in a freaking melt dish and melt it into a lump. And that's exactly what the hell I did. The person
Yeah.
didn't pay. They expected me to ship it to them before they paid. And I'm like, here's pictures of it. I even included it in a video. Look, this is my recent freaking ring that I made for freaking, so and so, or for a recent customer. Isn't it great? Blah, 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 blah. Da. Right? I wasn't wearing it, but I'm like showing it off and stuff. And freaking the person didn't pay. So I took the ring and I was just like, are you going to pay for this ring? And they're like, you haven't shipped it yet. And I'm like, that ain't the way I do business. And they didn't even bother answering back. So I cut the ring into 2 pieces and I threw it in the freaking scrap bucket. And they contacted me like a week later. They say, do you still have that ring? And I'm like, yeah, I'm still waiting for you to pay for it. And then they freaking like refused to freaking talk to me again.
Yeah.
They refused to answer again. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm still friends with that person. It's not a problem or anything, but they never got their ring because they never freaking paid for it. They even freaking said offhandedly in a conversation that they had that they were on somebody's panel, and they said in a live stream, like, yeah, well, some people won't even ship you their stuff, before you pay for it. They're like,
Yeah.
and somebody chimed in and said, nobody does that. Nobody does that. You pay for it and then they ship it to you. That's how that works. Money up front. I mean, why would you think that anybody would ship you something? Well, no, it's supposed to be at the same time. Like, nobody does that.
Yeah. I can't think of any.
Somebody else even said nobody does that because nobody does.
I can't think of any company I do business with that you pay after. Even eBay, they want their money.
Well, I mean,
before they send you
there is such a thing as credit. But I'm not a credit company.
Yeah, well, we're not credit. We're not in the credit business.
Yeah, I'm not a credit company.
Product to provide, and we want to be paid up front.
And I'm not a bar. I'm not going to let you run a tab.
Right.
That's not how that works. I'm not going to let somebody run a tab on freaking, like projects that I'm working on, whether it be resin or jewelry or freaking other kinds of artwork, or even like some kind of service that I'm providing, like maybe I'm working on a car for you, or maybe I'm freaking, like repairing your sink, whatever.
Yeah.
There's some things you do pay after the job is completed, like, service work. Yes. But even then, you still have to freaking, pay like a down payment on that a lot of the time.
Well, if I'm going to repair a sink for somebody, but halfway no, I wouldn't repair one for a complete stranger because I'm not a plumber, and there would have to be an agreement that I'm not responsible if something happens with. But if it's a simple repair, they're going to pay for the part. They're going to pay for the material it takes me to fix that sink up front. I'm not going to go out and buy the faucet. Like, say they want a faucet replaced, I'm not going to pay for a faucet out of my money. They'll have to buy the faucet.
The customer has to pay for that right away.
Yeah, the customer should go ahead and pay for that right away. Yeah. Okay, get that
out. You pay by the job.
Fix it.
If you have a company, you pay by the person's going to pay by pay for the job before the job is completed. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, he might not pay for my labor, but at least he paid for the material up front. And that's like, he's in earnest. He wants me to fix that sink, So he's already paid me for the parts. So I'm not out the money for the parts and have parts I don't need. He wants it fixed. Well, I think I'm gonna go to 6:30 and wrap it up unless someone else wants to come on.
Yeah, if something happens, then we'll stick around. If not,
Yeah, if something doesn't happen.
Anyway, I don't think there's even anybody in here.
There's nobody in here.
It says there's 3 watching, so that's probably me, you, and maybe Tom.
I think maybe Tom might have us on in the garage.
Yeah.
He might be
Maybe
watching
Tom.
us while he's working. It's interesting that Udizzy didn't pop up. A lot of times he does.
Well, he didn't pop up last time either. He didn't come in last time.
No, he did pop up in Sheena's. I caught Sheena. Sheena was doing a live stream Wednesday, and I happened to be home from work.
Sheena was live a little while ago today.
Yeah, I saw that and missed it because Kenny,
I did too.
the Rotter Files, was live.
I was trying to take a nap and failing badly because there seemed to be some kind of miscommunication about whether or not this is like a jungle gym for chimpanzees or an actual, like, you know, a condominium complex, you know, where people actually like live.
Yeah.
Why do you think I took so long to freaking go to the freaking store? Because I wanted to freaking have.
Well, you know, the neighbors that were causing the problem next door are gone. They moved out yesterday. You know, the drug dealer neighbors.
Huh?
The drug dealer neighbors have moved out.
Oh no, mine are still here.
Well, there's a U-Haul out there, and they're gone. There's no noise over there.
Oh
There's
yeah,
no cars
some
coming back and
people
forth.
some people down the hall were definitely freaking moving things out today. I don't know if they were like actually moving out of the building, but there were things being carted off and put in a U-Haul and taken away.
Oh, okay.
So they might be moving out, but then again, I don't think it's any of the neighbors that I want to move. You see? if there was, then my landlord would know about it, and clearly from talking to him, he does not. So it's probably people that do not rent from my landlord. And since
Well, I know.
these
nobody's-
condos are all owned by different people,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, my landlord, you know, nobody's lived here long enough to have had their lease expired, so I know they got kicked out because I'm sure they put everybody on the 1-year lease. But they were doing drugs. The police have been here. The apartment's gotten broken into. There were cars coming and going all different hours of the night.
Yeah.
Last night it was very quiet out there. There wasn't any of that.
There's no such thing as a freaking peaceful night here. Quiet, peaceful, that doesn't happen. Not with the freaking chimpanzees downstairs freaking smashing the freaking cabinets and like slamming their freaking door closed, you know.
Well, how come you can't get away with using a Dremel tool and they slam cabinet doors and not get in trouble for it? I don't quite understand.
I chose to stop using the Dremel
Oh, okay.
because I didn't want to get arrested.
Okay.
You see, when people call the police around here, the police don't do anything if nobody got hurt. If there's no physical altercation, the police don't care. They're not motivated to do anything about it because it's state police here. There's no town police.
Mm-hmm.
None. I live in a town without police.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
There's
I
one.
have police where I live. There are towns that don't have a police department.
There's one resident trooper here, but that's a state trooper, and
Yeah.
they're not really super motivated to settle domestic squabbles. They wait for people to freaking have a fist fight, and then they freaking sort it out later.
Yeah. Well, somebody did actually get broken into and got home from work, and they were here dealing with that. You know,
You see, I don't really want to have a fist fight with anyone. My neck
Yeah.
doesn't move, and therefore my neck is kind of like a freaking a broomstick.
yeah,
If somebody took to pounding on my face or something, they would probably break my neck. You understand?
oh, I understand.
And that would most likely kill me.
Yeah,
So I don't really want to have an altercation with anybody. So if I was to get into, if somebody was to try to freaking pound on my face, I would probably have to stab them.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
Okay,
See,
so that's
they slam the cabinet again.
they can slam the cabinets because they're not afraid of having an altercation because they're not
See,
afraid of having
They just slam the cabinet again like some freaking childish little chimpanzee because they have no freaking they have no cognizance, they have no intelligence, no brain power. You know, and freaking, you know, and they've been doing this for years, and it appears to be one of their favorite things to do. You know, brain dead is as brain dead does. So, whatever. But they're going to be in for a surprise. come
Yeah,
next
something's
year.
going to have to happen in 8 minutes. We're gonna
Yeah,
wrap
I'm going to get out of here now.
We're just gonna hang out for 8 minutes.
The neighbors are going to be in for a rude awakening come January, though. So thanks for having me up, Dave. I appreciate
Oh,
you.
okay. Well, we're going to go ahead
appreciate
and
you,
shut
buddy.
it down since I don't think anything's going to happen.
So have a good afternoon, and anybody that's left in the chat, see you later.
Later.